Students, welcome to our history class. In this video, we will revise our chapter 10, Armed Revolutionary Movement. In this chapter, we will cover the following points: Vasudha Balwant Phadke, Safikar Brothers, Abhinav Bharat, Revolutionary Movement in Bengal, India House, Gadar Movement, Kakori Conspiracy, Hindustan Socialist Republic Association, Attack on Chittagong Armory. Students, I hope the lesson is clear to you. Today in this video, we'll quickly revise the important points. Introduction. The agitations against the British imperialism were carried out in various ways in India. In this chapter, we shall get acquainted with it. We will learn in this chapter how the fight between Indians and the Britishers became intense, became severe to get independence for the country of India. Initially, Indians adopted non-violent ways like Satyagraha, Quit India movement to use or to get independence from the Britishers, but those did not work out, and therefore, in this chapter onwards, we will understand or we will study how the Indians used violent ways or armed ways to fight with the Britishers to get independence for the country of India. Vasudha Balwant Phadke in Maharashtra gave an armed struggle against the British. Armed struggle means he started using weapons like guns, bombs, etc. to get independence from the Britishers. He took training to use these weapons, arms means weapons, from Lahoji Salve. He built an armed struggle for the independence and he became unsuccessful even though he was sent to Eden jail and he died there. He was a person in Maharashtra who started using armed ways or weapons to fight against the British. Next was Safikar brothers. Now in 1897, there was this epidemic or a disease that was called as plague, which spread in the place called as Pune. And over there was this British commissioner, Rand, who was in charge of Pune. This disease was such, it was contaminated from one person to another. That means it was spreading from one person to another and people died because of this disease. So Commissioner Rand, who was there, whoever became the victim of this plague in Pune, he tried to throw them away out of Pune. That means those people who were suffering from plague were not allowed to stay in Pune. And Commissioner Rand threw them out of Pune. As a revenge, इसका बदला लेने के लिए Safikar brothers, Damodar, Balakrishna, there were three brothers and Vasudev who tried to kill Commissioner Rand. He killed them and because of that they were given the punishment and they were hanged to death. So this was the incident of Safikar brothers which was related to disease called as plague. Next is Abhinav Bharat. In 1900, Swatantraveer Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, he founded Mitra Mela, a secret organization in Nasik. This organization or this group of people came together. It was named as Mitra Mela. This Mitra Mela was founded or worked to use, or it was something that was using the weapons secretly because nobody knew about this organization, which was later named as Abhinav Bharat. Savarkar went to England for studies and from there he began sending guns in India. He wrote a famous book, The Indian War of Independence, 1857. The government came to know about Abhinav Bharat and so they started arresting Babarao Savarkar. Life imprisonment was given to him. Earlier, this organization, which was called as Abhinav Bharat, nobody knew about. Later on, the British government came to know that this organization was manufacturing bombs and guns and they were using guns and weapons and therefore they started arresting the members of Abhinav Bharat. Youth named as Anand Lakshman Kahare killed Officer Jackson, the collector of Nasik, and the murder was linked with Swatantraveer Savarkar and so was given jail punishment 50 years. So like that, slowly and gradually, the members of Abhinav Bharat were getting arrested by the Britishers and the Britishers came to know about Abhinav Bharat, which was a secret organization earlier. Revolutionary movement in Bengal, the youths or the young people started establishing secret organizations everywhere. The main objective was to keep control over the British officers. Now, various parts of India, there were small organizations that were organized, which was secret. Nobody knew about it. The main objective why these organizations were started, first thing, to control or to keep control over the British officers, to wipe out the fear in the minds of Indians against the British government. And in Bengal, the revolutionary organization was called as Anushilin Samiti. So in various parts of India, the secret organizations were formed to fight against the Britishers secretly. Revolutionary movement in Bengal, Anushilin Samiti had more than 500 branches, and Barindra Kumar Ghosh was the chief of this organization. Anushilin Samiti had bomb manufacturing center at Maniktala in Kolkata. Members of this movement as planned to kill a judge named Kingsford. Now again there was this group of people which was organized or formed in Bengal, which was called as Anushilin Samiti. This Samiti wanted to kill a British judge named as Kingsford. They got a news that he will be traveling in a white car on the road. Unfortunately, Prafulla Chakki, he shot himself with a bullet because he threw a bomb on the white car which was not carrying Professor Kingsford. Rather, that car was carrying two English women. So these two English women died because of Prafulla Chakki, and because of that he shot himself with a bullet. Khudiram Bose was caught by police and British government came to know about Anushilin Samiti. So slowly and gradually all the organizations in India were now getting in the hands of the British government. Aurobindo was arrested but government was unsuccessful in linking him to bomb manufacturing and was set free. Revolutionary centers were set up at Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Delhi. Raj Bihari Bose threw bomb on Viceroy Lord Haringey. You will understand in this lesson that almost everybody were now trying to kill one another because they were using armed ways, because Indians were absolutely angry and frustrated by using non-violent ways to get independence. Indians thought of using violent ways now against the Britishers to get independence from British. India House. The revolutionary work in India received assistance from Indian revolutionaries staying abroad. There were a lot of Indians who were staying abroad out of India, and from there they were supporting people of India against the Britishers. Over there was something called as India House, organized in London, important center for the assistance. Krishna Verma established India House. Indian youth were given scholarships for education, and Madanlal Dhingra killed Colson Wingley, British officer, and therefore he was hanged to death. You will understand that lot of people staying Indians who were staying outside India also established India House, and this was trying to support Indians against the Britishers. Gadar movement. Gadar organization was set up. Indians living in Canada, America established Gadar organizations. Lala Hardayal Bhai Paramanand were leaders of Gadar movement. The meaning of the word Gadar means revolt. Now the Indians thought of taking revolt or revenge or badla of the Britishers, and therefore this organization was formed, which was called as Gadar. It was a journal of the organization. It was a book, like how we have newspapers, we have magazines. Similarly, there was a journal, there was a magazine which was named as Gadar. The message of love for the nation was given through this Gadar. The spreading the message of Gadar was love for the own nation, fight for the nation was a message given through this journal. The Gadar leaders thought of to take advantage of British busy with World War. The Britishers were now a little busy with the World War II, and the Indians thought that to take advantage of the situation since Britishers would be weak during this time. They threw a plan in Punjab against the Britishers, and Raj Bihari Bose and Vishnu Ganesh Pingle was the leading of the revolt. British came to know about this plan and so was cancelled, and Pingley was caught by police and Rash went to Japan. Kakuri conspiracy. After the civil disobedience movement, many youngsters got diverted to revolutionary ways. Chandrasekhar Azad, Yogesh Banerjee looted a train in UP that was carrying the British government treasury near Kakori, which was called as Kakori conspiracy. There was this train which was running in a place called as Kakori in Uttar Pradesh, and which was carrying a lot of money, gold of the Britishers, and Chandrasekhar Azad and Yogesh Banerjee tried to loot this train, which was called as Kakori conspiracy. Revolutionaries were put in jail after this incident, and Chandrasekhar Azad escaped from the jail. Hindustan Socialist Republic Association. It was a nationwide organization which everybody in India was formed a big organization which was called as Hindustan Socialist Republic Association. Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru Sukhdev, these youngsters formed this organization. The objective or the reason why this organization was formed is in free India from the British exploitation and remove unjust socio-economic systems that exploited the farmers. The two reasons why this organization was formed was they wanted to make India free from the British power and also remove all the unjust or socio-economic systems that were brought by the Britishers which exploited or disturbed the farmers. Bhagat Singh gave importance of creation of society based on social justice and equality. Bhagat Singh wanted to frame India based on values of social justice, that means girl, boys, men, women, rich, poor to be equal, and equality. Work of gathering arms and execution of programs were entrusted to separate wings of the organization. That was called as Hindustan Socialist Republic Army. Chandrasekhar Azad was the chief of this organization, which was called as Hindustan Socialist Republic Army. Government introduced two bills in the Central Legislative Assembly, and as a protest, Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Datta threw bombs on Central Legislative Assembly. In the government, Britishers introduced two important laws which were not acceptable to the Indians, and therefore, as a revenge, Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Datta they threw bombs on the assembly or the meeting that took place. British raided the centers of Hindustan Social Republic Army and government arrested the revolutionaries. On 23rd of March, Bhagat Singh, Raj Sukhdev were hanged to death in Lahore jail and Chandrasekhar Azad died in an encounter of the police in Allahabad. So you'll understand in this lesson we were learning that all one after the other were sacrificing their lives for the country of India. Attack on Chittagong Armoury. Surya Sen was the chief of revolutionary group in Chittagong in Bengal, and he drew up a plan, and based on this he was trying to steal arms from the Chittagong. They tried to break the communication of the Britishers. That means railways were broke, telecommunications or the mobile phones, landline phone wires were cut off in order to break the communication so that the Britishers should not be communicating with one another. And on 16th of February, he was captured and hanged to death by the British. Kalpana Dutt was also sentenced to life imprisonment, and Pritilata Wadekar killed herself. There were a lot of women who took part in this organization to fight against the Britishers, and they were also caught or they sacrificed their life for the country of India. Sardar Udham Singh killed Dyer, the officer responsible for Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Remember this person Dyer? He was killed by Sardar Udham. The revolutionaries sacrificed their lives for the nation, and their sacrifice proved to be an inspiration to the Indians. The students in the lesson we have learned that a lot of murders, a lot of suicide took place because this lesson we learned that people started using a lot of armed or violent ways to fight against the Britishers. Students, I hope the lesson is clear to you. Please watch the video and solve your assignment. Thank you.